I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in. Welcome to Yo Cuz Podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. We lit. We lit today, y'all. Oh, yeah, we lit today. Today is Wednesday. Y'all already know what it is. It's Turned Up Wednesday. Y'all already know it's Turned Up Wednesday. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yo Cuz Podcast. Say we lit. We lit. We lit. Y'all already know we lit, man. Listen, I just want to thank all my supporters that been supporting me through this journal. I appreciate everything y'all doing. I wouldn't be doing it without y'all, man. I appreciate all the love, man. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yo Cuz Podcast. And I want to thank all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers. I want to thank y'all for tapping in the Yo Cuz Podcast. Y'all know what it is. We lit, we lit, we lit. Special announcement. Special announcement going on. It's going down July the 12th from 6 to 10. I got the Mind Over Matter First Parents and Kids Sneaker Ball jumping off July the 12th, man. I need y'all to pull up, man. Y'all need to bring them kids out, man, to have a good time, and y'all have a good time with them, man. Listen, this is what we doing for the kids. Free food, gift bags, raffle ticket, and a picture with the baby. A picture with your child, man. That's what's up. That's what's going on. So listen, man, tap in. The ticket's only $25. You hear what I'm saying? For every other child, man, it's $5, man. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Y'all know what I'm saying. Listen, right there. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link in the comment. So the only thing y'all got to do is hit that link in that comment, man, and we could turn up. Y'all already know, man. We lit, man. We lit, we lit, we lit. So listen, this was going on today, right? I've been telling people about what Donald Trump signed the other day, 7 days ago. Donald Trump signed this 7 days ago is that the teachers could discipline the kids, meaning that the teacher could put their hands on your child. Yeah, the teacher could put their hands on you, on your kids. The teacher could put the hands on your kids and y'all can't do nothing about it. Y'all better get on top of Uncle Trump. Uncle Trump ain't playing no games. Y'all better get on top of Uncle Trump. It's no game. So look, I got a 1:18 video. So y'all can watch this, man, and see what's going on, man. Because this is crazy, dog. For real. Y'all seen it first on Yo Cuz Podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. That's all that I'm saying. Y'all seen it first on Yo Cuz Podcast, man. I ain't lying. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. It is right here. It is right here. Y'all ready?
Next, sir, we have an executive order on school discipline policies. Under, I believe it was the Biden administration, first Obama and then Biden, the Department of Justice issued guidance that made it almost impossible for schools to enforce adequate disciplinary policies. This created issues in the classroom for teachers and students alike. Basically, they focused on CRT and sort of diversity ideology instead of actually just enforcing the rules in classrooms to ensure a safe learning environment. This executive order revokes that prior guidance and puts us back in a place where hopefully the Department of Education can focus on education and teachers can focus on teaching in a safe environment.
And this was important for you, Linda, as I understand it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it gives teachers the authority now to have discipline in their classroom and discipline the person who is being disruptive. We took that away.
Okay. Nice. You, Linda, you should hold that.
Have you ever wondered how?
There it is. There it is. Y'all seen it first on Yo Cuz Podcast. Which y'all want me to play it back? I think y'all want me to play that back. Because y'all can't believe that just happened. I know y'all can't. I know y'all can't. Hold up. I know y'all can't. I know y'all can't believe that just happened. I couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it either. I ain't lying. When I first seen that, Joe, I said, "Oh my God, oh my God! Like how did he really pull this one on?" Let's go back one more
Under, I
time.
believe it was the Biden administration, first Obama and then Biden, the Department of Justice issued guidance that made it almost impossible for schools to enforce adequate disciplinary policies. This created issues in the classroom for teachers and students alike. Basically, they focused on CRT and sort of diversity ideology instead of actually just enforcing the rules in classrooms to ensure a safe learning environment. This executive order revokes that prior guidance and puts us back in a place where hopefully the Department of Education can focus on education and teachers can focus on teaching in a safe environment.
And this was important for you, Linda, as I understand it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it gives teachers the authority now to have discipline in their classroom and discipline the person who is being disruptive. We took that away.
Okay? Nice. You, Linda, you should hold that.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Y'all seen it first. Y'all heard it first on Yo Cuz podcast. You feel me? Yep. And it went down just like that. It went down just like that. Yes, it did. It went down just like that. You hear me? What's going on with my internet, bro? So look, this is what it is, right? I don't know how people feel about that. You feel what I'm saying? Like for the teachers to discipline the child if the child get, start being bad or is bad, right? Is it cool? You know what I'm saying? Like, not to hit them, but like sit down, this and that, but not put the hands on them, dog. You can't put the hands on the kids, Mo. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no mother will allow that to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like real talk. I don't think no mother will allow that to happen at all. At all. I don't think no mother will allow that to happen at all, bro. You feel me? Picture your child coming home saying that the teacher done beat him. You feel me? Not with a belt, but with their hands. Bruh, don't you know, bruh, how many people, man, how many parents would come up to the school dog and really hurt them teachers, man, for that, man? I don't know why Uncle Trump signed some stuff like that, man. Sometimes, man, people just do things, man, that you ain't even have to do that, bruh. Like, why did you do that? I wouldn't even did that. I wouldn't even sign nothing like that. But y'all see who around them, all them white people is around them. You heard the lady, so the teachers could teach more. That's the only thing you have to say was that. So you mean tell me you stand up there that whole time, and that's the only thing you had to say because the teachers could teach more? Bruh, don't you know you probably just signed a piece of paper that could get the teachers killed? Because you got to think about this. Some of these teachers out here mentally crazy, bro. And they're around these kids, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You can't say that them kids could hit somebody, bro. You can't say that, bro. That ain't the way you could do that one, bro. That ain't like that ain't even cool. Like that is not cool at all. Under no circumstance, I don't care. Don't you put your hands on my child at all. I don't care about none of that. I don't care how gangster you is, who your cousin is. Man, I don't care about none of that. For real, like I don't care about none of that. All that right there. Oh yeah, yeah. Man, Donald Trump said I could hit the kids, so I'm gonna hit the kids. No, don't you put your hands on my kids. You crazy. Why would you want to do that anyway? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I say. Like people are so crazy out here, bro. Like they will put their hands on them kids, bro. They will put them hands on them kids, bro. Like it ain't nothing, bro. For real, they'll put them hands on them kids, dog. Like and they'll make that shit a cold habit. Yeah, if they get away with it once, they gonna keep on doing it. Hell yeah, if they get away once hitting them kids, they gonna keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it. No bullshit. It's sad, but it's true. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's so sad, but it's true, bro. It's so like I don't need like why? What was the reason that you want to sign something like that? Just to make them white people happy? Huh? So you did that just to make the white people happy? Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Like, no, that I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Like that ain't even no joke. That ain't even nothing that you play with, bro. Y'all seen it first, y'all heard it first. You feel me? Don't now listen. This will go to see if you're gonna watch the show or not, right? Y'all seen it first on Yo Cuz podcast when that man sat up there, signed that paper, took it, and let everybody see it. Like he proud. Like he saying, man, fuck them kids up. I don't give a fuck them kids up. But in many words, that's what he's saying. Beat them kids. If them kids gonna be bad, beat them. No, Trump. No. Why you want the teachers, man, to beat the kids, Trump? Why? Why do you want the teachers to beat the kids, Trump? That shit don't even make sense. For real. For real. That like that don't even make sense, bro. Like he literally signed that jump, but look, everybody was like, he ain't do that, he ain't do this. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And guess what? He did it for them white people because guess what? He tired of them white people getting shot. You feel me? He tired of them white people getting beat up. You feel me? He ain't worried about the black people. He worried about the white people. Yeah. Martha, is this the one that you wanted? He said, yeah. Fuck. How? That don't even make sense. Like how? That don't even make sense, bro. Like that don't make no sense at all. Like why would he do something crazy like that? I don't know, dog. I don't know. Hold up, man. Because Trump messing with the school. Hold up. There's some parents. This is what the parents talking about, huh? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I want to see what the parents talking about. Yes, I do. I want to see what the parents talking about, dog. Yeah. Hold up. Let me see. You see, let's see. Let's see what the parents talking about. Let's see. Let's see what the parents talking about.
Principal here, just weighing in on the new executive order. It seems that it gives permission to teachers to use physical discipline on students inside their classrooms. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. No, it feels a little bit like a setup because you've been turning these people against us for some time now, telling them that we teach their children critical race theory and that we push DEI agendas and that we are performing gender reassigning procedures within the school and that we purposely stock our libraries with corrupting books for students to read so that we can somehow indoctrinate them in that way.
Did you hear that? I know y'all heard that. That lady said Trump trying to make a fool of them. That's crazy, Mo. Hold up,
Yeah.
Mo.
And now you want us to paddle those people's children while we have them at school? No, we're not going to do that. It's almost like the school shooters weren't taking us out fast enough. So you're raising up a new army to come for us? We're going to pass on that one. These are not our children. We won't be paddling them.
Okay, well, this is an issue I have spoken on extensively before the Trump regime. The executive order is President Donald J. Trump reinstates common sense school discipline policies. I'm reading from whitehouse.gov from April 23rd. So the executive order itself did not actually say that teachers can paddle their students. It instead repeals Obama-era policies that meant to reduce racial disparities in the way schools enacted discipline. I also just want to remind folks that executive orders are not laws. And Trump does not have the legal authority to permit corporal punishment in US schools. That would be an act of Congress that would do that. So again, let's not give him more power than he actually has. What the executive order calls for is policies rooted in American values and traditional virtues. The Obama-era guidelines were, from my understanding, using the Civil Rights Act to think about equitable ways to discipline children within the school, knowing there's a heck ton of research, and I've talked about this extensively in the past, that Black children in America's schools are adultified. They're subjected to more severe punishment than their white peers. They are given punishments that are not considered age appropriate. They are more likely to enter the school to prison pipeline. They're more likely to be suspended. They're more likely to be expelled. Minor infractions are more likely to be met with severe consequences for Black children than for white children. And don't even get me started on how much worse it is for Black girls. They are severely adultified, not only subjected to harsher punishments, but also hypersexualized within the school system. Trump's executive order is not about hitting children. And first of all, mad props to this principal for saying, like, I'm not going to be hitting kids. And also for pointing out the fact that the Trump regime has done its damnedest. Actually, conservatives in America for a number of years have worked as hard as they could to create an adversarial relationship between teachers and parents, while putting children in the middle of that fight and treating them like property of their parents rather than human beings. But what this executive order is actually about is racism. It's making a false claim that these Obama-era policies, quote, increase levels of classroom disorder and school violence. We know that it's white boys who are school pew-pewers. We know that school violence is most likely to be carried out by white boys. Trump's order directs officials to submit a report to the president, quote, regarding the status of discriminatory equity ideology-based school discipline and behavior modification techniques in an American public education. It is referencing ending DEI. This is about racism. It's not about corporal punishment. But I would not be surprised if Trump really wanted kids in public schools to be hit. And we know that there are Project 2025ers who absolutely love corporal punishment, right? Christo-fascists, they love to hit their kids. They love to beat the shit out of their kids while saying, this is how I show you God's love. Which brings me to kind of my main point here, which is that we didn't need this executive order for it to be legal for teachers and school administrators to hit little kids. In 1977, the United States Supreme Court in Ingraham versus Wright decided to leave it up to the states as to whether or not non-parental adults who are in the schools could hit little kids. Not just little kids, kids K through 12. Nothing says creepy like that 9th grade health teacher who's really, the football coach being able to paddle your 14-year-old daughter with his bare hand or an implement. But in 2024 America, in 19 US states, it was still legal for teachers and admin to paddle children all the way until they graduate in 12th grade. Those states are Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, shocker, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Wyoming. Wow, weird how many of those are red states. deeply, some of the most deeply red states in the US. Before the election, I talked a lot about the fact that in the United States, children are denied basic human rights. We are kind of the only ones who will not sign on to the UN Convention of the Rights of the Child. We do not extend a full list of human rights to kids in the US because they are treated like property. They are treated like an extension of their parents. They are seen as less than fully human. Children do not have a right to bodily autonomy in the US in many, many spaces. In lots of European countries, it's a crime to spank your child because what is spanking? It's hitting your child. But in the US, there are many, many places, especially, in Christo-fascist America, where it is seen as a moral good to hit your kids or for your kid's teacher to do it. In 2012, almost 165,000 American school children were paddled by their teacher or their principal. I don't really like the term paddled. It's physical assault. If you were to do that to an adult, it would be a crime. It would be a crime. If your boss doesn't like something that you do, he cannot bend you over his knee and paddle you with a hand or with an implement. But in 19 states, teachers can do it to kids and it's fine. But if your boss did it to you, it would be a felony. Why is it that it's okay to do that to helpless little kids? I have always said people who hit their children or teachers who hit children, they're lazy and they must not be very smart. They're definitely not very creative. They can't come up with more effective ways, or they can't bother to expend the energy to use effective ways to guide and discipline a child. So they resort to violence. I understand that that's emblematic of Trump's America. Being the most base, lowest, and ineffective versions of ourselves is something that this regime is promoting. But I do want to clarify that nothing in the executive order that I could find says that Trump is telling teachers they can hit kids. It is still only legal in 19 states. And if I didn't list your state just now and you find out that a teacher or an admin has struck a child, that's a crime. Trump's executive order is about rolling back DEI. It is about instituting white supremacy. It's about vilifying Black children in the school, making it easier for them to once again face extreme punishment, much more severe punishment than their white peers. Please understand, as horrible as it is for us to live in a society where any state or any human being could find it permissible to hit little kids or to hit adolescents and all of the psychosexual trauma that causes, please understand that that's not what this executive order was about. I mean, harming children and white supremacy, they go hand in hand. But this executive order is really about hurting Black children and forcing a white supremacist agenda into our school system.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy. So basically, what she's saying, hold up, y'all. So basically, what she's saying, it ain't signed to hit the kids. It's signed to bring back slavery. That's what she's saying. It ain't signed to hit the kids. It's signed to bring back slavery, bro. And that is so crazy. I've never heard that before. She said that started back in 1977. You feel me? She said that started back in 1977 where they used to do that. I never knew that. I never knew that. Like I never knew that at all. 1977. So they was beating kids back then, back in that time. And that's crazy. Never knew that though. So Trump trying to bring back slavery. So let me ask y'all something. Do you think Trump can bring back slavery by doing that? Hold up, y'all. So do y'all think that Trump can bring back slavery? Because the lady's saying that it's not disciplining the kids, it's bringing back slavery. I don't know how true that is, but I will let y'all know because I will Google that. You feel me? And I ask around because I want to know. I want to know how he just come out and just say he want the teachers to hit the kids. I just don't understand that. Like ain't no older kids going for that. No, but I did see a video on Instagram. I see a video on Instagram where a kid was fighting the principal. The principal jumped in his face. The principal told him to go ahead. The kid jumped in his face, and then they just went bonkers. They just went bonkers. They just went bonkers, yo. That was wrecking and everything. Yes, they was. Hold on, y'all. It's cuz. Hold up. 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 You already know, man. I just hope. This is what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping that them teachers don't put their hands on none of them kids. And don't let it be no South Side, baby. Oh my God. Southeast, baby. Oh my God. The mother gonna come up there and the father gonna come up there fighting. They gonna go crazy. Y'all already know. If you from the DMV, you already know about Southeast. None of them teachers better not hit them kids. Please don't hit them kids, y'all. Please don't let that stuff go to y'all head, man, what Donald Trump talking about. Please, please, please. Y'all know them parents gonna come up there. Y'all know them kids ain't gonna keep it to themselves. Please don't do that. Please don't put your hands on them kids. Them parents gonna come up there wired. You already know some of them gonna be drunk. Some of them gonna be high. You already know they coming up there. They coming up there. Don't put your hands on them kids. Don't let what Uncle Trump talking about hurt y'all, man. Real, because if you go to prison for hurting a parent or whatever, you gonna say Uncle Trump said that I can hit the kids. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't you? That's why I don't ever want to be a teacher or none of that. Real, like the school I work at, KIP DC school, dog. Them kids bad, dog. Them kids bad. When I mean bad, super bad. Like they off their chain, man. Like, oh my God. Then you got some of them, man, they sit up there, man, they cuss the teachers out. They tell the teachers, I'm not playing like that. None of that.
Yo,
What's up, my nigga?
what's going on, bro?
Nothing, bro. Chilling.
All right, I'm here.
Chilling.
Quick question, bro. Can you
I'm listening.
can you hear me good?
Yeah.
You mind if I smoke?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool.
You can hit,
Cool.
hit and drop. That's it. Hit and drop.
My man, I got you.
Yeah. What's up, though?
Man, chilling, bro. Yeah, chilling, bro. My bad for the low energy. Just got off work, been dealing with them churn. We in the midst of beef right now. You feel me? Man, the girls beefing, our young guys beefing. They done went on. They gonna say I'm tipping. They done went on ahead and jumped one of the young dudes from the school across the street. I ain't gonna drop the name of the school, but it's crazy to be jumping them people. And the one of the young guys they jumped, man, he come from a real reputable family, and they not trying to let that die. So the youngins that did the jumping, man, they skipped school today. They ducking the whole situation because they done found out that it's real.
Yeah.
You know? So
crazy.
other than that, man, chilling, bro. Chilling.
That's crazy, bro.
Yes, indeed.
That's a situation right there.
That's definitely a subscription. I'm telling you, Slim. That's a subscription shit. Man, all the youngest want to do is beef and then tell you about it.
Yeah. That shit's sad, bro.
Yeah, man. It make me think, like, damn, I wonder what type of friends my son and my daughter gonna have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It make me think thoughts like that, man. But what's up with you? What you got going on?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know me. I'm laid back. I was just talking about how I was on the podcast yesterday, right? And and I was telling my Mr. Teacher and Misunderstood. That's who come on every Tuesday. So they teachers. You feel what I'm saying?
Teacher and Misunderstood.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's cool.
that's lit.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So they come on every Tuesday. So you know what I'm saying? So I asked them, did they hear about Trump sign a paper saying that the teachers could put their hands on the kids
Oh,
if the
we
kids
back
being
in the
bad?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And they ain't here, it, right? Then they ain't want to hop on the subject, but I'm just asking the question because y'all teachers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So like in that situation, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know y'all won't do it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people, they got teachers out here, though, that's mentally retarded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do anything, drinking, smoking, you know what I'm saying? Attitude, homes ain't right, so they bring the shit to work. You feel what I'm saying? It's so much, bro.
Yeah, man. That's a tough one. I hadn't even seen that. I didn't even know about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was going hard like that.
Yeah, I just showed it on the podcast so they could see it later on. You know what I'm saying? They could go back, you know, and watch the video. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's something serious, bro.
Hell yeah, man. That's listen, it's like the 50s again. You know what I'm saying? In that type of sense, bro.
1977. That's
Come
what
on,
the
bro.
lady just said. Yeah.
They gon' listen, they about to bring back paddling on this part with it. I mean, they already have if he signed off the bill to, you know, allow get hands put on him. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
So what's on the top for today, man? What's on the agenda? What we doing?
Basically, we was gonna do the music. You know, we was gonna do the music in the studio. You remember?
Yeah.
But you know, we ain't get to that. We could do that next week. Whatever you want to jump on, bro. I want you to talk about the youth today, bro. We got 30 minutes. I want you to talk about the youth, bro.
All right. I'm supposed to actually do a speaking engagement tomorrow at the DC Dream Center for one of my staff members or whatnot. And I gotta talk to his youth. They between the ages of like 8 and 15. And he said it's just gonna be a Q&A. This will be my first speaking engagement for a group of people. And I guess he just wants me to come and prove that, you know, just because you come from where you come from does not mean you can't be a success story, because that's how he sees me, like a success story. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm all with that. The problem that I see, a big problem that I see, is that, man, these youngins don't have nobody to talk to them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nobody to talk to them, in my opinion, because the people in place to be there to talk to them, they get so fed up with them so quick that they don't show them no grace. They don't have no patience with them, and then they leave them as a lost cause. And now you got a bunch of little shooters out here running around with no direction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One of the real big things that we deal with in there is we got an influx of young males who are led by females and don't know how to control their emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the girls that we have, we got a lot of dykes in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We have a lot of homosexual women in there. I ain't gonna say dykes, right, but you know what I'm saying? And those are the ones who taking lead like they the men.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know and kids don't even know, like, psychologically what they got going on, bro. Like,
no, for real.
Like, it just be baffling us, because we gotta find different ways and mechanisms to, like, get to the kids, more particularly the young boys. We gotta find special ways to get to them, because they don't respond well to like male dominance or male direction or anything like that. They don't respond well to males, period. And it's just like, man, you know, that's our uphill battle that we deal with, because we got like a generation of followers. You know what I'm saying? A generation of people who don't have their own mind. They don't want to be independent. I was just telling my man, I think that they almost are afraid of being independent, because like when you independent, you stand out like a sore thumb. Where we come from, you don't need to be standing out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody comes spinning your block,
No,
stand like a sore thumb. You're gonna get. But
no,
see, these youngins got rewire themselves, reprogram themselves, man. Because I believe I said this to you a while ago. Like, everything is all about perception.
yeah,
It's
you
all
did.
about how you perceive what you got going on, how you perceive your intentions and everything around you. It's just about how you perceive it. Because once you start to understand things a little better, bro, you won't have to. You'll understand how to harness your emotions. These dudes have no handle on their emotions, right? At all, man. And that's and you know, that's what had these guys lose their life, man. I just lost another student last week. I just found out last week that I lost another student, but come to find out, he had been gone for like maybe 2 weeks before.
For real?
Yeah,
Damn.
man. One of my good youngins, man. When I say good youngins, I mean like he was one of the knuckleheads that came in that joint like a dog off the leash, like nobody couldn't tame him. And he ended up being such a good kid, him and his brother. And then he got killed. And you know, that's the sad part about it. He got killed by his girlfriend.
By his girlfriend?
His girlfriend.
Shut the fucking door.
Yeah, man. Yeah, long live. I'm gonna go ahead. Long live my young nigga Boogie, man. You know,
Long live Boogie, man.
Little Boogie was a good dude. He had a good future ahead of him, man. He didn't deserve what happened. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was
Brando, that's crazy, man.
He was a youngin', bro. He had to be at least 15, 16.
Damn.
He was a baby, bro. You know, these youngins, male and female. A lot of these females don't have control over their emotions either. A lot of these females didn't grow up with guidance like we didn't. You know, just like a little boy need a man, a little girl
need a mother. Yeah.
And a lot of these mothers out here is just like, you know, all over the place. They didn't have what the daughter doesn't have. It was like so many generations of lost people, right? And man, I'm just glad to be one of the people that's put in place to help. Like,
nah, for real, you doing the damn thing, cuz. You is, cuz.
Yeah,
I see.
Hard. It's hard, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love doing what I do, but what makes it difficult is the fact is this right here. For one, the fact that I gotta guarantee that I'm gonna lose at least one student out of all of the kids that I encounter, and that's a small guarantee. But it's that, you know, I'm dropping something on these kids that they're gonna remember for the rest of their life.
Life, right? Facts.
You know? And I remember everything about the first person that introduced me to the place that I work at right now, as a student. And I just wanna help, you know, help change young's minds, man, because this is a big problem that we got going on out here. The big problem that the youngins are not youngins no more. The youngins, you know how good it make you feel when you see kids playing in the playground?
No, for real, bro. It's a different feeling.
It's a different feeling because it's a rarity now. It's like you don't even see that no more.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you see it, you like, damn.
When you
feel me, you like,
got a basket, you got to take it
in. Yeah.
You got to take it in, man. I just want to make it so that, you know, playgrounds get used because nobody ain't scared to go out.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. So
What's up?
the new on RK Stadium, right? You know,
Ooh,
they built it over, whatever, right? They
yeah, I
spent
see.
3.5 billion on that stadium, right?
Yep.
How much they spending on the kids for the recreation centers? How much they gonna
Say
spend
that.
on them?
How much they gonna spend on the Rex?
Yeah.
They need to listen.
You hear me? Cuz?
Yeah,
They
I
just
do,
got
bro.
them folks 3.5 billion to build that raggedy stadium over, and we ain't got no recreations for the kids, bro.
Listen, I love my city to death, and I can't honestly. I'm about to sound like the devil's advocate. I can't wait to see that stadium, right?
Right, right.
But I'm a man of the community, and I definitely agree. Like, bro, we got all of this money to put to the side to build the stadium over.
Mm-hmm.
But what about that lady that used to live under the bridge
Mm-hmm.
on
Right,
Pennsylvania Avenue that
right,
died
right,
living under the bridge?
right.
What about all of the cluckers on Minnesota Avenue and Good Hope in the park?
In the pop, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What about the South in general?
yeah.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
Like, so you like when you think about us being entertained by our favorite sports players and shit, you gotta think about the future favorite sports players. Those the niggas that I got.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You put some money into them, make them believe that the things that they see in their head is attainable for them.
yeah.
Bro. That's
Fact.
one that'll get you down before you even start to try to figure out how to get up.
Yeah,
You
nah,
think
for real.
and you do clothes, so you know how true this is. I can't do it because I don't have. Once you start there, you stop there. You
Yeah,
know what
fact.
I'm saying?
No, for real.
Yeah, man, bro.
For
Like
real. Facts, cuz. Facts, cuz.
like
Facts.
these people in the city, our leaders, we love them to death. They do what they can, but see, they don't teach the kids outside of the parameters of boundaries. They teach them boundaries. You see what I'm saying? They teach them like you can do this, but you can only do it this far.
No.
But when you go outside of the states,
Yeah.
other black people aren't taught that way.
Nope.
Like British, like our UK niggas,
Mm-hmm.
them niggas are so successful because, and forgive me for calling them niggas, they are so successful because from young they were taught what they could do.
Yeah.
What they could do.
Right.
If they have been being uplifted their whole life, and then we got Damson Idris, we got
For real.
all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And our kids don't believe that that's a possibility for them,
Yeah.
and so
They don't believe it.
they don't believe it. They have to, and you only way somebody gonna believe something is once they see it working.
Yeah, that's the only way. Then they gonna hop on it because they see it's working.
They not with the movement until it's moving.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh,
Love for real, bro. For
you
real.
gotta teach these kids that movement is possible.
Yeah, movement is possible.
Movement
Yes.
is possible, man. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Growth is possible. And embrace being, yourself. You ain't gotta be part of the crowd.
Nope.
You think stand out from the crowd, you might get hit because you're a target. If you in the crowd, the whole crowd's going down.
Yep, the whole crowd going down. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like dare to be different, my nigga. That's why it's a dare.
No, for real, bro.
You know what I'm
I just think, man, like, as you get older, you get wiser, right? So,
Yeah.
so when I seen how much they put on that TV screen about that stadium, bro, I said, yo, they just spending money, bro. That's all they doing, spending money, bro. You don't see no recreation centers for the little one, bro. For the little ones, bro.
I used to work I used to work at this spot called the Earth Conservation Corps, right?
Okay.
And we used to have to go around. I used to spearhead this camp called Good Camp, right?
Good cat.
A web of camp systems with the same curriculum, right? And so we used to go to Frederick Douglass Recreation Center, Berry Farm, go to all of on the south side, right? And
Yeah.
I was an environmental educator. We used to teach them about like the natural habitats and all of the different kind of birds and insects and all kind of wildlife and just life in general in DC. You know what I'm saying? That was the last time I experienced kids having a good time at camp.
That's crazy,
Or
right?
at a rec outside of like my son played football, so I know his rec is popping. They really doing it. But
Right.
as far as in the summertime, bro, recs do not be what they supposed to be.
At all.
I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, bro, like recs was wrecking.
Rec was fun.
The rec
Nigga,
was,
it was fun.
yeah, it ain't that no more. Like what happened to number 11, bro?
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Good time for real, yeah.
Number 11
Yeah.
used to be my spot when I was a kid.
Hell yeah. Especially, hey, look, especially because the McDonald's was right there too. So
The
that was even better.
They used to take us down. Damn, what's that junk, man? They used to take us down the farms to the pool.
Yeah.
Back in the day when the farms had the big pool and the little pool. I don't know if they still got it
All
like
that. All that.
man, but these
Houses. All houses now. All
All-
houses, no basketball court. If the pool gonna be for the people that live there. Nobody can't come in the gate. Bro, what? Hey, bro, listen, if we don't tighten up and start putting out grind and work for the little ones, it's not about us no more, bro.
yeah, bro, my whole lineage come from down there and it's gone. That's crazy, right?
No, but
My whole family come from down there, and it's like we have no history because of that.
no more. No more, bro.
But these kids just got a lack of outlets, man. That's all they need. They need positivity in their ears, in their hearts, and their minds, and they need an example of somebody that look like them, talk like them, breathe like them, that can be an example to where they trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Or at least how they trying to level up. It's a possibility that you could be successful. Look at me. The nigga, I don't. The police done put so many handcuffs on me, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. For real, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But at the same time, I got my high school diploma. I graduated with a 4.0. Nigga, I went to college. Nigga, I've done this. You know, so everybody can change. Everybody got
Hell yeah. Don't you know, cuz? Don't you know, dude, you know, for what I do back in the days, cuz, don't you know, niggas still be asking me, cuz, hey, yo, do you something like, bro? I don't even know how that shit go no more, bro. You hear me? The fuck? Hell no. You hear me, cuz? Like, nah, cuz, I don't do none of that, cuz. I sell clothes, cuz. I sell clothes and talk on the podcast, cuz.
That's it.
That's it, cuz. That's it.
Don't talk about what we did 30 years ago.
Man,
Man.
that's true. It ain't no more hustling out here no more. You better get your ass a job or trade or do something with yourself.
If you ain't getting a job or a trade, you hustling yourself. You hustling backwards. You hustling yourself, brother.
No, for real, cuz. For real.
I know for a fact I make more money than a lot of these hustling niggas.
Yeah, for real.
Get up every day, you know what I'm saying? Go to work,
Yeah.
do my little job. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And my
That's
kids
it.
see me. Nobody sweating to figure out whether or not I'm making it in. None of that shit.
You hear me?
And I'm out here trying to help other niggas' kids.
Yep, there you go. But that's the issue right there, bro, is that they don't have a father in their life, bro, and their mother can't do it because mom at work trying to pay these high-ass bills.
Man, you know what? I tell the youth, man, we gotta be what we didn't have. I say that to the youth and I say that to adults. Like, people in my generation, we gotta be what we didn't have. A lot of us ain't have fathers, so we gotta be great fathers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be what we didn't have. Like if I say that to a youth, let's say this child is growing up in a chaotic realm. We gotta be what we didn't have. Just because you growing up in chaos don't mean you can't be peaceful. You gotta find peace.
Yeah. Amen on that, cuz. No bullshit. You gotta find peace. But you know what's so hard, that it's hard to find peace though.
It is. It is.
You real, bro.
Find peace, bro. In my opinion, because you gotta do soul searching before you find peace. You gotta find your soul before you find peace.
Yes.
You gotta figure out who you are. You gotta find yourself first. You gotta look in that mirror. A lot of people can't look in that mirror and be content, or at least be accepting of what they see in the mirror.
Content too, though, cuz you said that right. Content.
Yeah,
You said that right.
a lot of these niggas ain't comfortable with themselves. You know what I'm saying? I can,
Go ahead.
when I'm wrong, or you know what I'm saying, if I'm faulty or if I've done something that I shouldn't have, because I can look in the mirror and be content with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people out here that can't do that, brother. There's a lot of people out here that start off like that, grow up, raise kids, put that on their kids, and now their kids is perpetual just being weird, bro.
Hey, listen, from generation to generation to generation, bro.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to put the time, man. You can't keep throwing no money in the kid's face. You got to put the time, man. Because when you get older, bro, that parent that wasn't around, that's what that kid is not gonna like.
And that parent that wasn't around, that's the only parent that kid gonna remember.
Not for.
Woo! Woo!
And hate them.
And hate them. But if you lucky, you might get the opportunity to rekindle whatever you lost with your child.
Today, bro, they ain't even doing that. You hear me, bro? Because you know why, bro? They so far gone in the streets now, bro.
Yeah. Today is fuck them kids. Today is fuck them kids. A lot of these dudes, man, I don't mean to get spiritual or anything, but nowadays it's all about pleasure, bro. The way it feel. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Dudes be so wrapped up with the way it feel, bro, that it be killing them softly every time. And all of us have fell victim to it. I ain't gonna say dudes, because I'm a dude too, nigga. I fall victim to it all the time. But it's like, you want something, you don't mind indulging in the pleasure. The fun part. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand the duality in this, brother. Like, nigga, it was fun for maybe an hour, 2 hours, but you got 18, 19, 21 years of bullshit to be prepared for.
Man,
you know, if your skin ain't thick, brother, you short.
Yes.
You short.
Yes. Hey, and that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Like that's the bigger picture, because guess what? Some niggas think they can have kids. Okay, man, Joe, I can have Joe the mother got it. Nah, bro. Don't you know, bro, you got 18 years about to deal with that? That's a long 18 years.
Yeah, time fly and all that, but not when you got kids. I mean, it do when you got kids, but not how you want it to when you got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I went to sleep. My son's 3. I woke up, niggas 9 now. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying.
You just gotta be what you ain't have before it's too late.
That's what I'm saying, you know bro. Saying? Like nigga, I went in, the kids was 8. I come home, nigga, the kids like 15, 16. I think so. 8, 9, 10.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro,
know
that shit
that took a
was
toll on
too.
you, like made you feel some type of way.
Man, you hear me? Hey, look, when I was locked up, nigga, I thought I heard their voices and shit. You, huh? Oh, damn, I'm in this bitch. You hear
Man. And you know what I've been going through, sidebar, right? Not going
What?
through, but I've been like I've been running into a lot of good niggas. Not running into them, but just listening to their story. And a lot of my good men that I didn't know, like, did a whole lot of time
Yeah, bro.
and be some of the best men that I know.
Yeah. If you see that person grinding, he either came home and he had to get on to it because that motherfucker parole and probation was not playing.
Man, bro. So
And they stuck with it. You get what I'm saying? That's like me.
yeah.
That's like me. I came home, I was on it because I know them folks to send me back, and it just stuck in me.
It is what it is. It just became you.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's good.
And
like,
that makes sense too. That makes sense because I know a lot of niggas be coming home on parole and probation and fuck that shit up, bro. Because they want to follow the Joneses, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can build your own pyramid, bro. Only thing you gotta do is find a good team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And most of the time,
go ahead.
Most of the time, them good teams find you.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they find you. Complete strangers.
No, complete strangers.
We talking about that last time. Stranger ain't got nothing to lose and nothing to gain from you.
Nah, for real.
For real.
No, for real.
Stranger ain't got nothing to lose and nothing to gain from you, man. Some of the best people I met, bro, I had just met them type times. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, ain't it?
Like yeah, man. Most of my most loyal people did not come from the sandbox. They just been the same since day one.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. I met my man now. I knew my man now for like ever since I work at KIP, right? Now we like this, bro. You hear me? Like that, bro. He'd be like, "What you doing, nigga? All right, nigga, come on up here with me. Boom, I got it, nigga. Come on over here. I got it, nigga. I got it. You hear me? Like literally, bro. And I met him on the job.
Yeah, man. I got a mutual friend. I introduced you to him last time. That's my mutual friend, right? Yeah, cuz man, so I'm cool with one of his good men, like his man that he loves so much. That's my motherfucking man. Do you hear me? And it's like the way I operate is like this almost. Like I don't want to say I be a fan, but I always leave a level of intrigue on niggas so that when I meet them, our conversation is organic and is genuine. Like so if I never knew you, right? And I wanted to I've been saying your podcast, man. I want to get on that. I need to meet cuz. I don't even know cuz. I need to holler at cuz though.
You're right.
Think I ain't gonna holler at everybody that know you to make sure that me and you get in the same room. That's exactly what happened with bruh. Like that's exactly what happened with bruh. And then something just said, man, we was looking for an opening. Let me call this nigga, man. Next thing you know, boop, he worked with me.
I seen that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Seen that. Yes, I did. I said, hey, look, I seen that too. I seen the shirt. I said, okay, cool. All right, bet. Big homie. You hear me?
That's the bruh right there.
Yeah. And I see like when I walk in the room, bro, like I feel energy, Joe. I go off energy. And this energy was like, what's up with you, nigga? You feel me? That's why you was like, yeah. I said, oh no, he good. You feel me? Like you know, like you can feel energy, bro. That's just how it is now. You know, when you young, you weren't feeling that energy like that. But now that you older, bro, you really feel energy, bro.
Yes. Sorry about that.
You know what I'm saying? You like you really feel people energy, bro. That you older now, bro. You be like, damn, dog, why that nigga feel like that? Why I be looking at you like, what you talking about? Nah, man, the way Joe how he, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, oh, that's real. You feel that too? It be the energy, bro. That's why you got to keep the good people around. Keep the good people around, man. Good people, man, roll with you, man. For real. Off the 100. Real, man. Like this, man. Keep that energy around, cause yo, you got that energy, cuz. And you got that energy, and you always had that energy, cuz.
Yeah,
Always.
man. I be, you know, sometimes I be having to make myself have that energy. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah, not every day is like that for me, bro. I be going through a whole bunch of stuff, but I try to keep it pushing, bro. I try to, you know what I'm saying, motivate myself because I gotta be strong enough to motivate these kids. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I gotta be strong enough to motivate my household. I just
Nah,
gotta, you know what I'm saying?
because
Sometimes you just can't be a bitch ass nigga.
nah, for real. For real. Nah, for real,
Yeah,
bro. For
yeah.
real. But you know this though, God ain't gonna put you in the place that you can't handle neither.
Not ever.
Always
Not
remember
ever.
that. And God will put things in front of you so you won't do the wrong. Oh shit. Oh nah, I ain't gonna do that right there. Nah. Let me go this way. You hear me? Like I ain't gonna do that right there, bro. Nah, for real, bro. For
Yeah.
real. For real. You remember that you say back in the day? I should have listened to my third eye. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember? I always say that shit.
Watch this. I'm about to take you there. This something that don't nobody be ready to talk about, right? You know how people say, "Damn, that ain't nothing but the devil." You know, people. Sometimes it don't even be the devil.
Nope, it don't.
Sometimes
Yeah.
God will put you in a fucked up situation
Yeah.
just to see if you are as honest
Yeah.
or as devoted as you say you are. If you
Yeah.
as strong as you say you are. You
Yeah.
know, these people out here, and this is what we be trying to get across to the kids. Like, bro, you go through so much stuff, and then you get on your knees and you pray for strength, and then a whole bunch of stuff happen that you feel like you can't handle.
Yeah.
No, that's what you asked for.
Yeah. In fact, not for
God ain't
real.
gonna give you what you asked for. He gonna
At
give
all.
you situations to make you act and strengthen what you asked for.
Yeah. Amen on that, cuz.
Like, man, these kids we just trying to enhance their understanding, bro, about everything. That's all. Like, just want these kids to know that you special, bro.
Right.
You special out this jump, Slim. Whether you
No.
know it or not, whether you believe it or not, you special out here, and we need y'all.
Yeah.
You know,
Facts. Yep. Hell yeah.
we need
Hell
y'all.
yeah. And like I say, and I'm gonna keep on saying, it's not about the money no more. It's about putting that quality time in with them little ones, bro.
Every time, bro. Every time.
For real, bro.
Time.
Real facts, bro. But that's all our time, though. But listen, man. Next week, we down there with you. We
All
in the
right.
studio. Cuz, you got to put me something so I can go in the studio next week, cuz.
I got you, brother. Hey, look.
For real, cuz.
I'm gonna holler at my engineer. I'm gonna holler at
Okay.
my producer. I'm gonna see if
Okay.
I can get a beat package, and then we
Yep.
just gonna rock out from there.
All
We
right,
just gonna
fact.
rock out from there, bro. You got to do the right.
Right.
You got to do the right. Do the
Okay,
right.
cool. Okay. Give me a beat. Just give me a beat. I could go, cuz.
And look. Even if you go on YouTube and like hear beating right to that, when you get to where we at, I can put your stuff to whatever we gonna put it to.
And we lit.
And
we lit.
We lit just like that. It's your boy
Because,
One Take Jake. Tap in with me.
man, every day, man. Every Wednesday. Believe me. Ever since my man came up one Wednesday, he never been on one Wednesday, Joe. So every Wednesday, y'all need to tap in. One Take Jake. Y'all know what it is. Pull it up to the Yo Cuz podcast. And we lit, bitch. Scoot.
Hey, listen.
Cuz.
Check
I'm
me
listening.
out, man. I'm One Take Jake. I'm an audio engineer. You know what I'm saying? If you an artist out there, R&B, hip hop, rap, rock, metal, whatever, tap in with me, man. You can follow me on Instagram at Jake Shuttlesworth _BTEOD. And you can DM me if you're trying to set up some time or whatever. I'll shoot you the address. I ain't gonna put it on here. but I'll shoot you the address and we get some work in, man. Tap in, let's get it.
Tap in. I love you, my nigga.
Love.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment to this channel, and we lit. Gone,
Yes, sir.
my nigga.